Grand day, amazing souls. How are you feeling? So, today, today, I come with a different one, but it's a real one, okay? Oh, so, I was listening to something and I heard you cannot build a legacy overnight. And I was like, uh oh. One of my biggest lessons, and this may not be true for you, but one of my biggest lessons, and this is my life's challenge. Number two, controlling my emotions, right? I was listening to someone else earlier, and they said, what did your mother teach you? And my mother never taught me about emotions. She never taught. What I learned from my mom is what I experienced, right? My mom wasn't one that philosophized, philosophized, right? She didn't do that for me. Well, she didn't do that for me. I didn't receive that from her. Now, another sibling may say something totally different, right? However, for me, everything has been about experience because where my North Node, Rahu, and where my South Node, Ketu, sits in my chart, it makes me either a know it all or a know it all. I love it about me. But, what I learned this morning was after a certain age, that will simmer down, whereas though I'll be able to grasp so much more, right? It won't be so extravagant, right? Extreme. And my mom showed me that she was not in control of her emotions. It was like every day she came home, she was tired, she was fed up, she was emotional, she was upset, and it was just like life did not hand her what she wanted, right? And it just sent her berserk because she was always in the notion that she had to do everything herself. And my thing is, well, first of all, you have six girls, right? It's nothing for, I'm not going to say it's nothing, but I would have thought that it would have been easier for her to be able to have some assistance around the house, especially dealing with, how you doing? Especially dealing with the household stuff, right? And I feel like these are things that we should teach our children, not just the females, because my sons, they were better cleaners than my daughters, okay? They mimic that part of me that wanted control, and to this day they are much much more cleaner than my girls, surprisingly, right? Them daggone girls, they something else. But what I do is I make sure that I keep my calm and I talk to them in this manner. And there was a point in time that I didn't, so they're still getting used to this, and they be looking at me like, you're not going to go off? No, because I choose to control my emotions. That's the only thing that I understand that I can control. And with that being said, the whole point of this video is, for me, I'm born in the fifth month, day number 15, life path number 5. I wanted everything done fast, quickly. That meant forget the foundation, forget the stability, forget working, period, right? And now I've come to a place in a space where I understand that there's something so much more better for me. Only if I allow myself to build, to create a foundation to work at, that whatever it is that I choose, right? And my apologies, y'all, if my mic is rubbing up against my earring, because I think I hear it, but I'm trying to stop moving my head so much. But you know that the universe has something amazing for you in store, and it may take time. It may take time. That thing that you envision, that thing that you see yourself co-creating. Well, Source wants to know if I give this to you, will you appreciate it? And in appreciating something comes patience. So I said, oh, well, you know, if you can have some patience, I will surely gift this to you. 515. Gratitude. Because it's just everything has been so amazing for me, right? Everything is working in my favor. And it may not be working at that speed that I wanted, that I'm used to. However, I know that it's coming. And when you're in that know, oh, things just start unfolding for you. Things work out in ways that you just be sitting there like, for me? Like, yeah, for you. So I'm gonna make a video on the emotions, and I've been talking about this a lot lately. That's so deep because we're in Cancer season, right? And remember, you cannot build a legacy overnight. And this is something that I think I made a video about this a while ago, or even talked about it on TikTok. But what legacy do you choose to leave? Right? What legacy do you choose to co-create? Because that is very important. If you cannot see it, you cannot build it. Meditate often. Meditate often. And one thing about it is that thing that your soul desires, oh my gosh, it will be revealed to you if you allow it. If you allow that time for Source to truly speak to you. And then what will happen is Source will start giving you those nuggets of divinity, those nuggets, those visions, right? I just finished writing the book, and Source gave me the, the title of the book and gave me the picture of what I want the front of the book to look like. And I'm just like, whoa. And you know, it's so crazy because my brain always trying to take me somewhere else. You know, that number 5 is ruled by Mercury, and it's like you have to be in sync with that energy. But my point of saying it was it tried to make me feel kind of bad that I didn't use AI for writing my book. And it came to me afterwards, and I'm like, sheesh, I could have used AI to write this book. But my heart was like, no, I wanted this to come from the center, come from me. I wanted, I want the world to know that came from me. So that was amazing to have, and it wasn't even a kerfluffle because the book is already done, and I'm just like, ain't no need to crying over spilled milk. So what y'all are going to receive out this book, for those who choose to purchase it and read it, you're going to really enjoy it because that was my intent. All of that was my intent. All right. So if you haven't heard it today, you cannot build a legacy overnight. I love you. I love me. I love us. I love we. Peace. Have an amazing rest of your day.